Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What's your name?
Mariah.
Hi, Mariah. How are you
Hi.
doing today?
I'm okay.
You're okay?
I'm okay. I've been better.
Okay. Is there anything that's been bothering you at all?
I'm not sleeping well.
Okay.
And I just am nervous, and I feel like there's a lot going on, and I don't really know who to talk to, and
Okay.
so I'm getting frustrated.
You're getting frustrated?
Mhm.
So what I'm understanding is that you're frustrated, you're nervous about going home. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I have some ideas for you that I think that might work well. Shoot, I forgot to say what occupational therapy does.
That's okay. That's fine.
Okay, can we start over?
Yep.
Okay. Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today.
Okay.
What's your name?
Mariah.
Mariah. Okay. Do you know about what occupational therapy does?
I know I've worked with them, but I don't really remember what you guys do. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. So, occupational therapists work with a variety of different people across their lifespans, and we really work with people to get them back to doing what they love to do and like different activities that you do throughout your daily activities.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing today? Is there anything you wanted to point out?
Well, I'm frustrated. I'm tired. I've slept like 1 to 2 hours every night the last 3 nights, and I'm scared to go home, and I don't know who to talk to. So
Okay, so
it's all kind of built up to now.
Okay, so what I'm understanding is you're pretty nervous about going home. It's affecting your sleep and your everyday activities. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I was thinking maybe we could do some meditation activities.
Okay.
That might help you sleep a little bit better and get focused more mentally, and then that might affect your sleep in a little bit more physically too. You might feel a little bit have more energy and everything.
Okay.
Was there anything you were more nervous about going home?
Kind of everything, just like moving a wheelchair and like getting it in and out of the house and transferring from it. And I have 3 kids, and so like taking care of them while taking care of myself, and it's just like very overwhelming.
Right, I understand. That could be very overwhelming. So do you have anyone at home that's able to help you, or any friends that you think would be willing to help you out?
My husband's at home, but he works all day. So during the day, I wouldn't have much help, but my mom said she could help.
Okay.
And then I have a couple friends like in the neighborhood that could stop by, which is helpful.
Perfect. So. Yes. So I think that would be super helpful that you could use them as a resource as well.
Okay.
I also have a bunch of resources in my office that I can give you. They also have support groups. For maneuvering your wheelchair out in public, I think that it would be helpful if maybe you and I went out into the public and went through some exercises there. So like that would calm some of your worries.
That would be super helpful.
Yeah.
That would make me feel a little better.
Perfect. Okay. I think we should definitely do that. And then are your kids aware of, like, they know you're going to be in your wheelchair and everything? And
Yes.
Yes.
So,
okay.
like when they come to visit, I kind of tell them, like mom's gonna have this at home now, and I've showed them how it works, and I've also like explained to them that they have to be super careful because the last thing I want to do is hurt one of them, especially on accident.
Right.
And they kind of think like pushing the wheels is fun, and so like I've really just tried to explain to them. I mean, you might be able to help me explain it better because I've tried, but it's really hard when it's like your own kids because. I just feel bad because mom's not home, and so I'm trying to have fun with them, but I'm like yelling at them all the time, so I'm just frustrated in general, so I just need to take it out on the kids.
So sometimes taking a deep breath might be really helpful, and that's also where that meditation could come in. With your kids, I think it would be very helpful if they could see how everything works with your wheelchair so they're more comfortable with it, so then it makes you feel even more comfortable as well. Okay. Was there anything else that you were worried about at all?
Cooking.
Cooking, okay.
Yes. I'm concerned on how I'm going to do that while taking care of 3 kids.
Right.
And just doing it safely and from a wheelchair, which...
Right, it can be pretty hard to reach above too, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and some of our like spices and everything are in taller cabinets.
Yeah. So I was thinking maybe we could get some adaptive equipment for you. So we have these things called reachers, and so they're pretty easy to use. You can just leave them on your counter, go ahead and grab them off, and it'll help you reach those spices up above.
Okay.
Or even in place of like the cutting boards that we have up above, we could replace those and so make it a flat surface so you're able to mix things, cut things safely, and we could even have that down in your lap too across the handles of your wheelchair.
Okay. I guess I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, so there's lots of different ways that we can mediate all your worries and everything like that.
Okay, so I'd be able to practice like using the grabby reacher.
Yeah, definitely. Yep,
okay.
We have some here, and I can go grab those for you, and we can even go into your home as well and practice doing that. We also have a simulated kitchen too.
Okay.
Here in our facility that we can use.
Okay, that makes me feel a lot better.
Good. I'm glad you feel way better about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then just for like sleeping tonight, would you just recommend trying some of the techniques we'll go over with meditating and stuff?
Yeah, so meditation, I can give you some sheets. We can print some out. We can practice some here too. So I think that'll help you with your sleep a lot. You can even do that before bed to help relax your body a little bit more too. So.
Okay. Oh, that makes me feel a lot better.
I'm glad.
That makes me feel a lot better. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Well, it was nice working with you today, and I'm excited to try our new activities that we have.
Me too. I'm very excited.
I'm glad you are. Thank you, Mariah.
Thank you. I feel a lot better.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. Oh, feedback.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to go through this sheet. First of all, you did so awesome.
I was so nervous.
Yeah, you did really, 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 really awesome. Okay, so how did the OT attend to the patient's emotional state and feelings? You did really good with that, with like stating, okay, so this is what you're feeling, like these are ways we can fix that. So you did good of like reassuring that you understood where I was at, instead of just being like, oh, sorry you didn't sleep well, and moving on. Like you did good on like, let's figure out what the problem is and how we can fix it.
Okay.
Did the occupational therapist use reflection and clarifying responses during active listening? Yes. You nodded with me, smiled with me, had eye contact the whole time, and you didn't even look nervous, so good job. Let's see, did you use open-ended questions and statements to encourage the patient to express more? Yes. And you were really good at just making sure you understood, like, okay, so your biggest concern is your children. Your biggest concern is cooking and the height of the table and reaching things. So you really broke down like my really small statements into what they really were. Was therapeutic silence and or sympathy utilized?
I didn't really do silence.
No, I don't think we did which I'm not sure there was ever a good time for silence.
Right. Besides like reflection. Maybe?
Yeah, like to think, which I didn't give that either. But I think if at any time if you would have been silent, it would have made me feel
uncomfortable.
Right, because I was expressing my concerns, so then if you were silent, you know, unless you had said, maybe let's think about this a little bit more, like you could do things like that, or
like after I ask you a question, like give you time to think about it more.
Right.
Okay.
Or I guess even like, let's brainstorm, you know, on our own and then talk about it. I guess that would be sympathy. I don't think you really use that too much. I guess the only thing you could add there is like, I'm really sorry you're feeling this way. I'll do everything I can to help you, type of thing. Judging, defensive, or blaming, no. You were very good at not doing any of that. How could the OT improve communication next time? I think you did an awesome job. And like anything you didn't have available now, you were like, I have resources available, I can print it off. Like even with the meditation, you said like, I can print off sheets on how to do that and what you can do. So I think that was super good.
How would you suggest like ending the session? Like I felt super
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah, and well, and with this one, it's kind of hard because this was all like face to face, and we talked about things that we would do, which was, I mean, we talked about like meditation and doing using adaptive equipment and stuff. So like in this case, I think I would have been like, you know, okay, Mariah, I really appreciate your time today, and like I thank you for talking to me. I did take some notes of our session, and so I'm going to go back and look through it, and I'm going to kind of get everything organized for our next session.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you would like to do in the next session, or any other concerns you want to express?
Got it.
And then thank you for your time. But you still did a good wrap up until I like gave you a face, and then you thought that like I wasn't done, but I was done. I did. This one was my fault. I was supposed to have intermittent chest pain, which I didn't tell you about. But I guess how would you have handled that? If I had said I was frustrated, anxious, worried, and I was having chest pain.
Oh, okay.
What would you say?
I would suggest like the meditation too, or like yoga too. Like I would ask probably if you're like eating healthy, how are you feeling like stress wise? It's okay to feel stressed.
Right, and a lot of that is with the sleep too.
Yeah.
And just, I mean, she's clearly overdone. She's worried about how to do everything, and that's a lot of stress. So, which even without stating the chest pain, you did a great job of like saying what you would do with my stress and frustrations and anxiety. So, yeah, you did awesome.
Okay.
I don't think we missed anything.
Perfect.
Good work.
Okay.